Day 6,942 of going to the Thrift every day. Goodwill, let's go. Holy crap. Look at all these games. Holy crap. We'll buy that one for sure. Wrestling DVDs with Trump on it, full. Okay, we're buying some stuff. These are all $5 a piece. I'm not going to buy a lot of these games for $5 a piece. They're just not worth it, but I'm going to look up some. These video games are awesome, but they're all pretty much priced what they're worth. So I'm not going to leave with any, but these are $1 each. Check the rest, thank you. This is a big rip. Tell me if I'm making a mistake anyways. 1, 2, Batman movie 4. That ain't right. I still want to get it. Gonna get it for $1 anyways. Let's get it. Let's get it. I watched somebody else do exactly what I did from way across the store. They ran to those video games like, I can't believe I found some. And they looked at the prices and were like, nope. Man, I would have liked to have bought a stack of video games, mostly PS3 stuff, but, which is funny, because I got that PS3 controller at this Goodwill yesterday. Does that mean that an actual PS3 is going to come out tomorrow? We'll come back and see because we #Thrift every day. Let's go, JJ. It's lunchtime. Just showed up back at my apartment. Fire alarm's going off the second time this week. Me and JJ are both hungry, y'all. All right, Reed. Official review of this current setup.
I really dig the shark. This is my first time seeing the shark. Ooh. I like it. I like how you have all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff on the middle row. I think that was a good call. The Dallas Avenue sign looks really good. What is that thing over there?
Handheld game stuff.
Oh, okay.
It's honestly just there, but yeah, the Dallas Avenue sign looks surprisingly good on camera.
I love it.
And then I kind of had to rotate the guitar a little so it sort of shows up.
Yeah.
Not really the best place for camera placement, but that's it. I also, here, hold this real quick. I've been thinking about this forever, but like, I'm gonna like write some flute jingles and like, I don't know exactly what, but you guys are getting a little sneak peek, but I keep kind of thinking like, I'm gonna get a headshot and write a little headshot jingle and just be like, we're trying to think of the memes, you know what I mean, for the Gaming Channel. Thoughts?
I wish I was better at wind instruments.
yeah. If all of a sudden on stream you popped up behind me with a saxophone and we were duetting, it's really hard to play with all this stuff in my mouth. I don't get very much time without my son, and so I get a couple hours here and there, and it's so immediately like, okay, what's the thing I can't do with him? And, I don't know. First thing comes to mind is like, maybe I'll just go have a peaceful shower because it's hard to shower when he's laying around because we're listening for him to be upset or wake up from his nap or whatever. So where do I go? I go to Walmart. I just went grocery shopping yesterday. I don't need more groceries. And now that I'm here, I wish he was with me. So, there's that. I'm just walking through every aisle to see if there's anything I can think of I need. Psych, I'm buying more pepperoni. In all seriousness, I just walked up and down every single food aisle, thinking that something would jump out at me, and I'm sort of snacking a lot during our streams. That's cool, but I literally can't find anything else that I want. I've got plenty of the regular food stuff. I'm just terrible at grocery shopping. Reed, why you ain't rocking these, bruh? Dude, I almost want a pair. That's crazy. Anyways, what am I here talking about? I've done really good keeping the weight off that I've lost by not buying desserts. I buy snacky foods. I eat plenty of that. Not gonna act like I don't. But I'm just walking by all these donuts, and like every time I come to the grocery store, the craving for them is worse and worse. I just want a bag of donuts, man. You think one would hurt, or you think it would awaken the beast? Thoughts? Okay, you talked me into it. I was going to show you what I got at Thrift today, but I left it out in the car and It's early in the morning and I don't want to go get it. But I will just say it was mostly Blu-ray. I got a couple bags here that are just filling up with Blu-ray. And on my next couple videos, I'm going to go take them all to the antique mall and, do that thing. But I did get a DVD set of Batman animated series, and that was the main thing you saw me sort of going back and forth. It was missing a disc, but the reason I still bought it was A, because they gave it to me for $1, but B, this is not my TV, but I'm looking for like the perfect size TV to fit in there with a DVD player in it, hopefully. And I do want something playing on there in the background, sound off for the streaming setup. That's one huge goal to add to these lava lamps and stuff. So I bought that just thinking I'll stack those up in a library of things to keep on autoplay on that TV. It's just, if you've watched this channel for a while, you'll know that at one point I had a big yellow backdrop set up and it had 3 or 4 TVs all over it. I just want to rekindle that a little bit and put a TV right there. So that's why I bought that. I need to do a better job of keeping a measuring tape with me and measure that square so I know exactly what size TV is going to fit in there. Because I just know there's a perfect one out of there that is just going to slide right in there. I bet the perfect one that I find doesn't have a DVD player and I got to plug one up to it, but that's fine. I'll do that. And I can also, I used to do this too, I can also run a cable all the way around and just put my logo on it or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Now we got some stuff to talk about. Okay, it's that time of the video where we do a lot of talking. And we got some things to talk about, particularly for this channel. One, my life is a wreck. No, the rest of the house is spick and span. This room, I just throw stuff in here to keep the rest of the house not a mess, and I need it to be a workspace. So either I need to take a day off from you guys and just do this, or I need to make a video out of nothing but organization. So comment below for organization videos. Second thing, just make a little confession here. This video should have been up already, way before it got up. Last night was Friday night, and all the homies were on Fortnite, and we stayed up way too late. I'm talking 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, playing video games. And normally we stream over on Twitch until about midnight, and then I get off and comfortably edit this video in about an hour or so, and go to bed, and it's not a problem. It's not been a problem. But we've only been streaming really for a couple weeks. Not even that really, so I haven't had a lot of opportunities to sort of figure out how to mitigate that and figure out how that's going to go. We don't have a real schedule, I guess, let's say. Third thing to talk about, and this is difficult, and listen, I shudder to bring this up, because anytime I try to talk about something of this nature on my videos, I think I personally struggle to communicate it in a way that is super clear and concise. I want to discuss doing daily videos in the future of it. I'm loving it. I'm literally loving every second of it. I found a new breath of fresh air for doing it. And a few years ago, I did daily videos up to like 700. I need to go count because I started guessing the number. Somewhere north of 750 videos, somewhere south of 800 videos. I did in a row, daily, without interruption, without fail. And when I did that, I'd say about 600 to 700 of those were just like this period. A great time. Growth, views, a vision toward the future. But then, of course, life gets in the way. I stopped doing them. And I might have tried once or twice to start again, but I don't think I got past a week. And here, as we sit here now, this is the 32nd day in a row that I've posted. And that's awesome. And I don't really feel any lack of steam. But I have exercised this YouTube muscle just enough now at this point to sort of know exactly what's coming. And here's what's coming. I'll continue to post daily. The metrics that I'm getting right now, if they would just stay this way, it would be perfect. I'm doing okay enough that the work I'm putting in and the money that comes from the YouTube ad revenue is good enough for my time commitment for me and my son, and I love it, and I'm thankful to have it, and none of what I'm saying is a complaint. But I know what's coming. And it's coming faster than it did back in the day when I posted those 700 and something videos in a row. A period is coming where my daily videos are going to become repetitive enough that it's going to get boring for some of you, and it rightfully should. I mean, my last 5 videos already are just me working on my wall and me going to the thrift when I can. And there is a portion of you guys watching that just need to ignore what I'm saying. Actually, all of you probably need to ignore what I'm saying. But there's a lot of you that are homies and will stay and not get bored. And that's cool. But I'm a very realistic person, and I know my exact YouTube habits, and I would be the one also to get bored and move on after a few months. And if you get bored, if you're bored right now, peace out, dude. No big deal. This is not some plea to watch or hit subscribe, though you can. Even if you are a homie and you haven't checked to see if your account's subscribed, do so. But I have to do something to change it up. Half for me, half for the algorithm, because for the algorithm, I need to maintain whatever steady growth, whatever is happening right now that's working. I need to maintain it, and I know what kills it is repetitiveness, and I know that. And repetitiveness is hard to avoid if you're living in a small town and doing the same things every day. It just is, and that's fine. I'm not looking for encouragement. I don't feel like I'm failing. Let's not dive into a thing where it's like, oh, it's okay, I'll watch it. I get it. I appreciate you guys. So I guess off the top, if you have any suggestions of what we could do different, sure, drop them. But I kind of think maybe there's room for me to a couple times a week, like, sit at my desk and talk about something thrifting related, talk about thrift tips, and some of that more traditional YouTube stuff that I've just never given a chance. And that's coming. I'm going to have to do like a couple thrift videos a week where it's just like I go to the bins, and that's a big video. That's something you look forward to. Cool. But this just going to the thrift store every day and coming back home and trying to stretch these videos into 10 minutes, it's just going to get old. It's going to get old for me, and it's going to get old for you, and that's not a problem. Luckily, later in this year and into next year, I have some travel opportunities, and hopefully those things go well. And so that will provide more coverage for more content. But all this being said, I hope none of this sounds like a complaint, and I hope you guys know how thankful I am that in a period where I need to jump back into this crazy thing, you guys have been here, and YouTube has helped supply me the ability to rent this place and things like that. My first month back, I'll just go ahead and be transparent about it. Completely transparent, because I think you might think this is cool. Almost to the dollar amount, my next YouTube check, my first YouTube check back, which is not even a whole month, will exactly pay my rent. And that just feels like, I don't want to say destiny and get into the weeds with pretty speech, but like providence. Like it feels, I don't even want to say, I don't know, I can't find the words, like a justification of what I'm doing, I don't know. There's just a feeling where I'm just like, no, this is right, I'm on the right path. And it feels really good, and it feels awesome, and most of what I'm saying comes to the fact that I don't want to lose that. I want to do this right, maintain this steady growth, get back at it, hang with friends, play video games over on Twitch, and do just that. So comment your thoughts about that below. I'm not out here fishing for encouragement. If you're going to be, that's fine. I'll still read it. I'll still heart it. But it's more so like, what can we do as this weirdly symbiotic relationship of creator audience to keep this moving? Because even right now, I don't want to just leave the house and go to the thrift store and come back here and talk about my wall. We did that all week last week. What's next? Last thing, let me just plug Twitch again before I wrap this up. It's going really well over there. Subs are continually increasing. We're getting better at the video games we're playing. If you have this, let me say it for the 100th time. If you have a Amazon Prime account, you can really help me out by going over there and hitting us up with your free Twitch sub that you get with Amazon Prime. And it's really easy to do. Hit subscribe. There'll be a little box there. And that is one thing that will ease some of this. If I have a month next month where I do have to slack off with YouTube, well, at least Twitch will be there to back it up, so it'll be a lot of help. And then also, if your kids play Fortnite, have them put in user code TENDO, and it'll help your boy out a little bit more. But at any rate, nothing helps more than you guys just being here. You have my absolute deepest thanks just for being here. So, come back for tomorrow's video. There will be thrifting. I mean, let's be honest. I'm not wanting to go to the thrift. I'm going to go to the thrift, but I'm going to, we're going to do the thing. So hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on. Until next time, peace out.
I wanna go to the thrift store. I wanna buy you all the pretty things. So